Hi there, how's it going today? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Dragonflight. In our last episode, what we ended up doing is we helped some people get married. Honestly, was not interested in doing that, but hey, we got a crappy toy in the end for it. You know what I'm saying? So it was worth something, that's for sure. Anyway, the other thing that we did is we just were continuing on with the campaign quest and doing that, all that good stuff, which was good. We're also working on these quests here. I did make mention of it in our last video, but this one right here, Feel the Ferocity, Tear of the Swamp. Apparently it's currently glitched out right now, and you can't talk to the person to initiate the quest. What I ended up doing off camera as well is I actually ended up leveling one of my alts to 70. Yeah, so I ended up getting this alt to 70 relatively fast, to be honest with you. I was surprised how fast it was. Really all I did on this character is I was gathering and running through dungeons. That's it. And it took me like a day and a half, if that. And also when I say gathering, do I mean gathering? So this is my bank alt, if you couldn't tell. So like I said, I literally all I did was gathering on some of my alts. So on Nebula Wolf and on Snow Wolf, I have herbalism. Both of those tunes have it. So I've gathered a lot of horticulture. A lot of fish. I started skinning. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't be a stranger.
I ended up stumbling across a skinning farm. I don't know if they were bots or not, but my character, who's a skinner, is actually my monk. And so I just sat there and, you know, like, spammed spinning kick. And I just skinned a bunch of stuff, and honestly, I got to my max level skinning in 15 minutes. And I haven't done nearly a dang thing on my monks, so that was crazy. I also got up to level 100 on fishing on Snow Wolf, which is my shaman. And like I said, that is where we're standing with everything. So that's the update. Really, I only took like a day, maybe a day and a half from recording just to get some stuff done off camera. And I have some videos I want to make coming up here about some cool stuff I found. So that's, like I said, that's going to be in the future. But anyway, as for this episode, let's get into what we're going to be doing today. Needless to say, though, everything that I did on my alt characters, I didn't continue the storyline. That's our thing, baby. So I'm going to only do the campaign quests when I'm recording. So I've been putting that off, and like I said, just gathering and leveling with like dungeons and stuff like that. So anyway, for this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to do our Dragon Glyph episode. So we are going to collect all the glyphs within the Ohn'ahran Plains, just because, like, I don't mind gathering on what we have thus far for glyphs and stuff like that, but, like, I feel like it could be a bit better. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pull up the locations for Ohn'ahran Plains, and we are going to go get all of the glyphs. So let's get into it. Okie doke, so like in our previous Dragon Glyph episode, basically I'm just looking up the locations online. The link to the article is in this description below. It's just a WowHead article you can find pretty easily. So that's how I'm finding these glyphs. So to get started, though, we're going to start with this one. So let's head our way over there and see what we can find. It's been kind of rocky since the updates. Yesterday, there was the major patch that came out. Well, it wasn't a major patch, but typical Tuesday reset, right? And since then, things have been a bit wonky. Like I said, on my shaman, how I was doing the leveling is I was going into Dungeon Finder. And a couple of times when I would go into the dungeon, I would just get booted. And I was like, man, I didn't think I was that bad that I was getting kicked all the time. So I finally looked it up on Reddit, and sure enough, no, the server I'm on, Area 52, was just having connectivity issues. Just unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. It's not the first time this has happened. It's not going to be the last. Additionally, and evidently enough, I did end up getting the glyph for this area. So we are going to carry on our merry way. Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay. I have seen a lot of people mining. A lot more people mining than collecting herbs, to be honest with you. That being said, though, I do see the glyph, but we're not going to be able to make it. On Dragon, it is. That is. Maybe not on our Dragon, but we sure have one more trick we can pull out. Perfect. Nice. Okay. I love having the soar ability. It's so good. What is the likelihood that ore is going to be there when we... Hehe. Also, I know nobody is wondering this, but just in the offhand chance somebody is, and you're wondering, okay, so you have all of those materials, but you haven't used them yet? Why? I'm honestly waiting until all or most of my alts are to max level, and then I can equally distribute the materials across the professions that need them. And then go from there. Because I'm not saying that I made some very unfortunate financial decisions in WoW, but I made some very bad investments in WoW. Like, this little guy, when I bought him, was like 500k. And although you might be thinking, wow, you spent that amount of gold on a pet battle pet? Why, yes. Yes, I did. Because, one, I love doing pet battles. I think World of Warcraft Pokemon is a hoot of a time. I love it a lot. I love doing the pet battle dungeons. I love collecting them. I love leveling them. I think they're cool. Alright, let's move on. That's fine. We're gonna soar as high as we can. There we go. So we'll just rest here for a few seconds and then we'll fly the rest of the way. Whee! Let's land over here. Oh. Methinks I shouldn't go too much closer. Okay. I'll pull up the next one, and then you know the drill. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I won't be able to make it. Let's try and get as high as we can. And then we can use soar. Can I get on the back of this eagle? Come on. Nope. That's fine. I think I'm close enough to use soar. I think I can do it from here. Oh yeah, bud. Oh, and we got an ore on top of that. Game changing. Quacker's up for that's pretty neat. I vanished for y'all. Oh, right. Right. That's the, you get a, title, and it's Bird Watcher, so it would be like Bird Watcher, Nebula Wolf. That person's doing some good work. You'll never see this, but, like, great job. You have, like, only a couple left. Haha, considerate rogue. What year is this? May as well get a selfie with you instead. Oh man, see, I miss like talking to people. My guild is dead, like dead. Ain't nobody coming back. I'm just hanging on, and I don't know why. Let's be smart about it. Dragon Glyph. There we go. Let's be smart about this. So, emerald. Oh, that's why. I'm not saying I'm stupid, but sometimes I'm just not smart, you know? And yeah, there is a difference. There it is. Nice. That was a good one. Haha, that was nice and smooth. I like that. Alright, let's do the next. No, so close and yet so far. Perfect. Alrighty, have the next one pulled up. We should be here any second, actually. I see it. Oh, I don't have any energy, and soar is on cooldown. I guess we'll just wait. I'm still like kind of like stuck on what I want to use this character for. When I was doing my dungeon runs, I noticed that there was a lot of evoker healers, and they were doing like a decent job healing and stuff like that. And then I was looking up information about shamans, because like my shaman was my main healer, right? And I healed with my shaman all the time. So kind of looking at the way it feels is almost like the evoker took away like healing from the shaman in some senses, because even like taking a look at like the tier list, which I mean, these are made by people who can crunch numbers better than I can. But shaman is like B tier, if not C tier for healing right now. And like evokers are S tier for healing. So it's like, do I have my evoker as a healer? Like that might be an idea. But I think I'm not going to use my shaman as a healer until maybe Resto gets a buff or two. Cause yeah, even when I was in the dungeon stuff, like the shaman healers were having a rough go at it. And I don't mean to chastise or criticize, it's just an observation. The evokers were doing a much better job healing and seemed to be having an easier time at it than the rest of shamans were. So correct me if I'm wrong, but to me that's just how it feels. So oh, I see it. Alright, I think we're good to go. I think we can reach it. Hell yeah. Mirror in the sky with dragons. Alright, we'll figure out the next one. This one's pretty close too. I bet you it's at the top of that mountain ridge though. Well, let's head there with what energy we have. And then we'll see how far we can get. Oh, it's right there. We can get it. Easy peasy. That's what we like to see. Okay. So let's take a breather. Could have waited just a little bit. Might not need to. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Not so awesome where we landed. Okay. And then our last one is at the Dragon Spring Summit, which I think is over here, but I'm still gonna look it up. Oh, there's a rare here too. Prozella Gale Shot right there. Oh. Oh, nice. We got a toy. Okay, let's get out of here. And then we'll see what this toy is about. That's so exciting. Hopefully it's an interesting one. Get out of here, Banquet. We don't want you. You disappointed us. But you, Primalist Prison, I know you won't let us down. Alright, let's see this toy. You know what? Not bad. I'll take it. Compared to that green Banquet, this thing is magnificent. This is phenomenal. And you can still attack with it. That's perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm happy we got that. Whoa, buddy. Slow down. Where am I looking here? I can't see anything just yet. Oh, cool. Oh, I see it. Oh, do you think we can get it? Yeah, we can. Perfect. There we go. We got all the glyphs for the Ohn'ahran Plains. Amazing. Oh, and we're going to get some ore here. That's fabulous as well. Now, let's go back to Dragon Tamer and use some of these well-earned points. All right, and we safely arrived. Let's use some of these points.
My wares were made with knowledge.
But not on the back of the dragon, because it deafens me when it roars. So we managed to get 11. That's perfect. Dragon Riders Initiative. While Dragon Riding at middle speed and above, you gain stacks of Dragon Riders Initiative up to 10. When landing at mid to high speeds, you create a shockwave, damaging enemies for 238 per stack. Split among them. Okay. Dragon Rider's Compassion. While airborne on Isle Drake, you gain stacks of Dragon Rider's Compassion up to 10. When you dismount, you gain a shield worth 1% of your health. Yeah. Your vigor regeneration rate is accelerated to 1 vigor every 20 seconds while grounded. Source cooldown is decreased by 40 seconds. Wow. Airborne tumbling while surging. Pardon me. Airborne tumbling. Whirling surge evades wing shredders and dismounts airborne enemies and players. Okay. And that's all the points we have. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it here for this episode. Thank you so much for giving this a watch. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I truly think that you deserve the best in life. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, bye-bye.